Ever dream of a lake so high it kisses the clouds? Its waters whispered to hold ancient blessings, or maybe monasteries clinging to cliffs, echoing tales of deep heritage. Think you have seen all Sikkim has to offer? What if I told you its most stunning photo are the secrets, the kind that give you those truly insane shots, are still hiding from most eyes? Well, we are about to change that. Sikkim. The name alone brings to mind colossal Himalayan peaks, vibrant prayer flags, and that unique mixture of raw, wild nature and deeply spiritual culture. For adventurers and photographers, it's a playground of endless inspiration. But look beyond the usual trails, and you will find corners of Sikkim that offer more than just pretty views. They offer experiences that shift your perspective and, of course, your photography game. I have ventured into these lesser known spots, searching for that perfect blend of breathtaking beauty, rich culture, and the sheer thrill of discovery. Today, I am taking you to five of these hidden gems. We'll explore these places where every shot tells a story, from the dizzying heights of a sacred lake to the quiet embrace of untouched village life. This is not just about checking off places on a list. It's about connecting with Sikkim's soul. One photo, one unforgettable moment at a time. So, charge those batteries, clear your memory cards, and get ready to see a side of Sikkim you have probably never seen before. Next story will tell you in detail.
Our first secret isn't totally off the radar, but its sheer altitude and the journey to get there keep it pretty exclusive. A real pilgrimage for the dedicated photographer. We're talking about Gurudongmar Lake, sitting at a jaw-dropping 17,800 feet in North Sikkim. This is one of the highest lakes in the world, and let me tell you, just getting there is an adventure. To even reach Gurudongmar, you need a special permit because it's so close to the border. And trust me, you'll want to take it slow to acclimatize. The air gets thinner and the landscape becomes starker, more dramatic with every mile. You'll pass through Lachen, a remote village that pretty much serves as base camp for this high-altitude mission. The best window to even try this is usually between March and June. But the payoff? Oh, it's beyond words. Picture this, a huge expanse of turquoise water so pure it perfectly mirrors the sky, ringed by snow-capped barren peaks that look like they're guarding its sanctity. What's truly wild is that parts of this lake supposedly stay unfrozen even in the dead of winter, a phenomenon locals attribute to divine blessings. It's sacred for both Buddhists and Hindus, and you can really feel that spiritual energy in the crisp, thin air. Photographers, Gurudongmar is all about minimalist grandeur. The scale is just immense. You'll definitely want a wide-angle lens to capture that sweeping panorama of the lake against the desolate mountains. The early morning light here. It's ethereal, painting the peaks in soft, gentle colors. Think about shots that highlight the lake's reflective surface, the prayer flags whipping bravely in the wind, or even the journey itself, those winding mountain roads that brought you to this roof-of-the-world spot. Capturing the raw, untouched beauty here isn't just about getting a photo. It's about bottling up a piece of something truly sublime. Just remember to move slowly, drink plenty of water, and respect how sacred this incredible place is. The photos you take home will be proof of an adventure very few get to experience. Next up, we're heading into a land of giants, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that's home to the world's third highest peak, Kanchenjunga National Park. Now, Mount Kanchenjunga itself is a big name, but the park's real secrets? They're hidden in its vast, less walked trails and the tough but incredibly rewarding Kanchenjunga Base Camp trek. This isn't just a stroll, it's a full dive into pristine Himalayan wilderness. This park, mostly in West Sikkim, is a haven for rare creatures like the shy red panda and the almost mythical snow leopard. Its landscapes are a stunning patchwork of diverse plants, including vibrant orchids and rhododendrons, especially if you time your visit right. Spring is amazing. The base camp trek is where you'll find the real photographic gold if you're up for the challenge. It's a journey that'll push your limits but pay you back with unbelievable panoramic views of the Himalayan range, in a setting that feels completely untouched by modern life. What makes this a secret spot for insane photos is how quiet it is compared to other big Himalayan treks. You're much more likely to have huge stretches of trail and those mind-blowing viewpoints all to yourself. Imagine capturing the sheer scale of the mountains, the textures of glaciers, the bright colors of alpine flowers poking through rocky ground. Wildlife photography here takes patience and a sharp eye, but the chance to snap a red panda in its natural home, that's a dream for many. Nearby, Yumthang is a historic gateway. It was Sikkim's first capital. From there, you can also check out ancient monasteries like Dubdi. For photography in the park, be ready for weather that can change in an instant. Layers are your best friend, and so is protecting your gear. Think about a good zoom lens for wildlife and those faraway peaks, and a wide angle for the sweeping landscapes. The way light and shadow play in the deep valleys and on high ridges gives you endless ways to compose your shots. This is where adventure photography truly meets profound natural beauty. And remember, you'll need permits here too, especially for trekking deep into the park and towards the base camp. Our third secret takes us back to North Sikkim, to a place often called the Valley of Flowers, Yumthang Valley. While Yumthang itself is fairly well known, the journey there, and especially beyond it to 0 Point, offers a photographic story full of incredible variety and drama. Yumthang Valley, sitting at about 12,000 feet, explodes into a riot of color in spring, usually April to June, when countless rhododendrons and other wildflowers blanket its rolling meadows. It's a paradise for macro photographers and anyone looking to capture vibrant, floral landscapes with snow-dusted peaks in the background. Lachung village often acts as a charming base for exploring this area. But the secret for really mind-blowing photos often lies past the main valley at Samdong, more popularly known as 0 Point. This is where the road for civilians ends, and you're suddenly in a stark, high-altitude desert landscape. It's often snow-covered for a good chunk of the year and offers dramatic, almost moon-like scenery. The contrast between the lushness of Yumthang and the barren beauty of 0 Point is just incredible. Photographically, this area is all about capturing transitions and extremes. In Yumthang, focus on the vibrant colors, the winding Teesta River, and the yaks grazing peacefully. The hot springs nearby also offer some unique photo ops. As you head towards 0 point, your shots will become about stark beauty, vastness, and the raw power of the high Himalayas. The clouds swirling around the peaks can add so much drama to your photos. Don't forget, permits are needed for this region too, and the weather can be a wild card. Layering your clothes is crucial. For your gear, a polarizing filter can be a lifesaver for cutting reflections and making the blue sky pop, especially at 0 point. This double whammy of vibrant life and stark wilderness makes the Yumthang 0 point route a must for photographers wanting diverse and powerful images. For our fourth secret, we're off to West Sikkim, to a place where spirituality and nature blend in an almost magical way. Khecheopalri Lake. While Pelling is a known town, the real photo treasures are often found in the peaceful vibe of this sacred lake and the less obvious viewpoints around Pelling that give you unique angles on the Kanchenjunga range. Khecheopalri Lake is revered as a wish-fulfilling lake. It's surrounded by dense green forests and hills that almost seem to hum with calm. Legend says that birds in the area meticulously pick up any leaves that fall onto the lake's surface, keeping it perfectly clean. It's a place that just invites quiet thought and, for a photographer, offers chances for reflective, serene landscapes. The walk to the lake through the forest is an experience in itself. Prayer flags decorate the surroundings, adding splashes of color to the deep greens and the still waters. For photographers, this area is all about capturing mood and detail. At Khecheopalri Lake, focus on the reflections in the water, the patterns of the prayer flags, and the textures of the forest around it. It's a place for patience, for waiting for the light to filter through the trees, or for a moment of perfect stillness on the water. Around Pelling, look for those unique compositions that tell a story of both natural grandeur and spiritual devotion. Early mornings are usually your best bet for clear mountain views. Think about visiting Rabden's ruins, the ancient capital, for a mix of history and stunning landscapes. This blend of sacred waters and majestic mountain backdrops gives any photographer a rich palette to work with. Our final secret spot offers a totally different kind of photo opportunity, an immersion into the authentic, rural heart of Sikkim. We're heading to Darap village near Pelling in West Sikkim. This isn't about dramatic, high-altitude views, but about the quiet beauty of everyday life, untouched culture, and the warm hospitality of the Sikkimese people. Darap Suba village gives you a genuine peek into traditional Sikkimese farming life. Surrounded by terraced paddy fields, lush cardamom and orange orchards, and the gentle Ushta Himalayan foothills, it feels like a world away from the busy tourist hubs. This is where you find Sikkim's soul in its people, the Limbu and Bhutia communities, and their preserved way of life. Homestays are the best way to experience Darap, offering not just a bed, but a chance to connect with local families, share meals, and learn about their customs. For photographers, Darap is a goldmine of candid moments and cultural storytelling. Think portraits of villagers, always ask for permission politely. Scenes of daily farming activities, the vibrant details of traditional homes, and the gentle rhythm of rural life. The soft morning and evening light over the terraced fields can create some magical landscape shots too. Wander the village trails, chat with the locals, and be open to the stories that pop up. While Darap itself might not have direct Kanchenjunga views, a short hike can often get you to a great vantage point. So, these 5 secret spots are just a taste of what Sikkim has for the adventurous photographer. Each one is a unique key to understanding and capturing the diverse beauty of this Himalayan wonderland. What do you think? Which of these hidden gems are you itching to add to your photo bucket list? Have you stumbled upon any other secret spots in Sikkim that just blew you away? Share your thoughts and your own hidden finds in the comments below. I'd genuinely love to hear about your experiences. And if you're up for more adventures and photo journeys like this one, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you won't miss our next exploration.